Hi, and thanks for tuning in to our mixed media curriculum DIY Make and Build, where you get a chance to dabble in the maker arts. My name is Keith Jacobs, STEM specialist at Illinois 4-H, and I will be your virtual guide. Many of the activities in this curriculum require items which could be purchased both locally as well as online. Some things you could even pick up right in your home. Be sure to follow the guidebook and review the 411 at the beginning of each section. Also be sure to answer all of the apply and reflect questions at the end. Be sure to hit pause when prompted so that you have enough time to complete each step. Also, because this is a virtual curriculum, don't worry about rewinding and reviewing information that you may have missed. I'm Keith Jacobs, thanks for tuning in, and let's get into it. So today we're going to be building something called a crystal radio. So what's that? Basically what a crystal radio is a simple, easy to make radio that will allow us to pick up AM frequencies using something called a crystal diode. So the one thing about this radio that's different than most radios you may have seen or heard about is that there are no batteries or power used in this radio. The only power that's being used comes from the actual AM frequencies that are picked up by our radio's antenna. So basically when a radio station sends down a signal, it sends it out with tons and tons of energy. That energy is going to be caught by our antenna and then sent right through our radio circuit, and we'll be able to hear what comes through. So yeah, we're about to make this radio using some stuff from around the house. There may be a few things you have to pick up either locally or online, but for the most part, this is a super simple radio, super simple design. Just takes a little patience and anybody can do it. So let's get started. All right, guys, let me show you how I have this thing connected. So on either side of our resistor over here, there and there, I have the earpiece connections. It doesn't matter which side they go on, it'll work just the same. On this side over here, I have our antenna, which I actually have strung out. I'll show you in a second. And then here I actually have the ground. So the ground needs to go into the ground. So the best way to do that would be some type of rod, a metal rod that goes a few feet deep into the ground at least, or a metal fence post. Works perfectly fine. So all I did was just took a basic wire and connected that right to the fence post, which goes into the ground, so it'll be able to dissipate those electrons. Now with my antenna, what I did was use insulated wire. I used two different, these are speaker wires, and ran it really far. So at the top of this post here, because it's insulated, I could touch metal with it. And I strung it all the way along the backyard, all the way to there. So that's a good 40 or 50 feet worth of wire. Connect it down there, back to here. Now, let's see if we can get this thing going. So what you're gonna do is put the earpiece in and tune. Okay, I think I got something. Here, see if you could hear this. Can you hear that? Works. So now that the activity is over, how did it work out? Were you able to achieve your desired results? Did you see any trouble or run into any problems while you were building? Did you have to go back and modify your design by either choice or necessity? Whether you did or not, awesome. Either way is great. Basically, this activity was designed to be a starting block for you to explore more maker activities. Use this activity, go back to the tutorial, go back and watch the video, look at your guidebook, and be sure to answer the reflect and apply questions at the end to continue exploring the awesome field of making. I'm Keith Jacobs. Thanks for tuning in to DIY Make and Build.